So every now and then we all get down from time to time, and this is a super real, honest, and very truthful video where I'm just going to give you some things that have happened to me recently and some things that I am doing to overcome that. And they always say everything happens for a reason, and sometimes I buy into that, and sometimes I'm a little, well, yeah, maybe. But here's the deal, I've been dealing with my Facebook account being suspended, not getting any help from Facebook at all. It got suspended for 180 days due to weapons and drugs, which is just absolutely crazy because those things have nothing to do with my channel. I have a backup Facebook account, which I've been using to try to build back up. I got 200 and something followers, where my other one had 80,000 followers. I built that up over, well over a decade. And to not have an account like that was producing just multiple sales per day, it's been a challenge because now I've had to seek other routes, really pouring into TikTok, pouring into YouTube here, other social media platforms like LinkedIn and whatnot. And just been dealing with a lot of frustrations in and around social media to the point where it was really weighing down on me. It was really becoming an obstacle in my business. And one day, literally just a couple of days ago, I was feeling really down on things, and then this particular post happened to show up in my newsfeed. And honestly, it came right at the time when I needed to see it. Now, they say everything happens for a reason. Well, that literally happened for a reason. So I want you to think about that phrase and that quote for a second and maybe just apply this into your life, because once that hit me, there's certain phrases, certain things that just happen to resonate more with you than other things. And I listen to a lot of personal development audios. I read a lot of books, and there's always just every now and then there's that one line, one phrase, one sentence, whatever it is, that sticks out and gets your attention. That's exactly what this post was and exactly what it did. So I want you to think about, when you think rich, think abundant, right? You see opportunities. When you think poorly, you see obstacles. And for me, for a while, I was seeing all these obstacles. I was seeing all of these challenges. Facebook and social media, and even things on when I was trying to build my LinkedIn account, I requested, too many connections too quickly and then got blocked for 7 days. It was one thing after the other. And then same thing with my new or backup Facebook account. When I go to message people, the message button isn't even there. I think that account also has restrictions on it because I checked on my wife's account, and her account, there was the message button with total strangers. You could, and this is how Facebook is. If you're not friends with someone, you can actually send them a message, right? But on this account, my current account on Facebook, you can't do that. The message button isn't even there. So it was one challenge after another. And then I saw this post and I thought, man, I'm thinking and viewing and perceiving everything the wrong way. And I needed that wake up call. And you guys got to realize, like, you're all going to have down moments. You're all going to have frustrating moments. You're all going to have, you know, times in your business where you just get frustrated. But you got to remember this. The most important thing here is there's always a way through. There's always a way around. But it's really easy to fall into the trap of being down, being negative, seeing those obstacles, thinking poor and seeing those obstacles. Where when you just change your perception just a little bit and you start thinking rich and thinking abundant and thinking that, you know, great things are going to happen to you. And I'm not saying this is easy. It does take some work and effort on your part, as it is for me too. But yeah, even me, the guy that teaches this stuff for a living, literally, I have bad moments. I have bad days. I have bad periods of time. And I was recently going through that, but I wanted to share this quote with you because it meant a lot to me. And I really hope that it means a lot to you, because now just that one moment in time, seeing that one post has completely changed the last several days of having a more positive attitude. Do I still get, a little frustrated and pissed off with Facebook? Sure. But there's always ways around. So my LinkedIn account, as an example, is growing very, very quickly. TikTok, I got some videos that are screaming hot. So there's always other ways to get out there and promote your business. There's always workarounds. There's always ways through. It all just depends on what you're thinking up here. If you fall into the trap, just remember, you can get out of the trap. You know, you dip down into that valley and you're thinking negative. You're thinking, oh, woe is me. You're thinking this isn't working. Well, guess what? You're right. But guess what? Would you rather be right or would you rather be rich? Again, just perception. That's all it is. So I want you to think about that phrase. I want you to think about that quote. Maybe this resonated with you like it did for me. I hope it did. If it did, and you got some value from this video, and you haven't already, do me a favor, go ahead, smash that subscribe button, hit that bell icon so you get notified anytime I put out new content. You, my friend, will be the first to know. If you want to see more about what I do, how I teach, our team, how we're building huge businesses online, I'm going to leave an end video here right at the end of this one. You can simply tap on that, watch my full overview and tutorial. I hope you got value from this video. And again, I hope this did resonate with you like it did for me. Thank you for watching, my friend. I'll see you on the next one.